Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to say this, but buckle up because this is one of the biggest scandals that has ever hit our nation. Strictly Professionals Graziano Di Prima and Giovanni Pernice have both left the show after allegations about their behaviour in training. Oh, so Strictly Come Dancing is a show where celebrities come on for 12 weeks and they learn how to dance. And it's knockout ballroom dancing, so all the tangos, you got your Paso Nobles, you've got your Charlestons, you've got your foxtrots. All right, they're doing them all, ladies and gentlemen. And I was subject to this show against my will most of my childhood. Okay, deep state gay brainwashing is what I'd call it if every male in my family didn't also watch it. I always come out and I side with the abused because in my heart I feel regardless of the facts, the truths, or my own opinion, if somebody has said something, they are 100% telling the truth, and it is my personal job to pile on to the accused with the might of 1,000 hammers. And what are the accusations levied against these two flamboyant plumbers? Kicking, spitting, and giving their dance partners the verbals. Oh no. Oh no. Graziano Di Prima and Giovanni Pernice are making reality stars cry. I actually quite like this, you know. A couple of Italian boys knocking heads around. From the 21st century onwards, the West has done its best to distance itself from behaviours that Italian men have been fine-tuning for the past 2,000 years. Can we at least agree on that? Quick, passion, aggressive hand gestures, sexual, strong leader. Eh? Subsequently, these are all the cut-ins of great dancers and dictators. Let me just say this as well, all right? Italians, okay, are just Charlie Chaplin movies with sound, right? Has anyone thought about that? I'm onto something with that, aren't I? How Italian does this look? Don't hold up those films, you know. It's actually quite important to have sound. And we need stories like this in today's economy because things just aren't going well, are they? And when you flick on the TV and read Emmerdale star Claire King brands Strictly's Brendan Cole really nasty after he ground down her confidence in a resurfaced interview. The saddest part of this is imagining Graziano Di Prima's face when someone has to tell this guy, yeah, man, the first step of dancing is not to ground down her confidence, you know, right? Oh, yeah, dancers are competitive athletes, guys, so I think they demand a level of excellence and quality from people like reality stars that really do not have anything of the sort. And Claire King, she's an actual actor. But the allegations levied against these two Italian, beautiful, handsome, Italian, sexy men. All right? I wish I could edit this ugly, ugly girl out of this and just focus on Graziano Di Prima. Strictly left Paralympian with injuries he'll never get over. That brings the tally up to 2 injuries he'll never get over. Sources say he's considering relearning everything he knows, meaning he will still be able to compete, but as a strictly right Paralympian. Something slightly sexual about this picture. Am I picking that up? Let's get a zoom in on this. Am I picking up the right energy from this? This is how I look at my nan when she offers me her disabled parking badge. What, nan? The blue one. Stop it, you make me go red. Come on. All right, one more look. Ah! All right, but this guy basically, how funny is this, right? This Paralympian, right? This man has represented us in the disabled game. This guy specifically said, do not make me jump. He should not be thrown off things, okay? Because he will break. The 36-year-old table tennis champion told The Sun he didn't want to do the jump. And his coach had also told the show beforehand that he can't do jumps. Why didn't you tell him you're a Paralympian? Right? They're thinking they just got no one sees disability anymore, guy. All right? That should be on the fucking front of your wheelchair. Come on, man. What are you thinking? If they want you in the air, they better supply a pretty hefty ramp and a little bit of nitrous oxide, because I'm going to need to be blasted from behind the stage onto the floor, up the ramp, into the air for 3 seconds of pure bliss. Everyone says they can't do jumps. Everyone says they can't dance, but when Graziano Di Prima gets on the dance floor, they can dance. Look at this guy. Not in a wheelchair, okay. Oh. Tango down. That's tricky. When they're not visible, the disabilities, this is what happens, okay? And this is why there needs to be some sort of categorization or some sort of way of knowing, all right? So people don't look foolish like me. I should have been taken to hospital as soon as I had the accident, but all they cared about was trying to get me to dance. Settle down, Troy Bolton. Woo. It seems as if we have the start of the high school basketball team on our hands. All they cared about was trying to get me to dance. Why didn't you shout, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here? All right, that's the international sentence for a celebrity in distress. Sophie Ellis-Bextor says, Strictly so uncomfortable, her husband needed counselling. Whoa. Sophie said her husband would spiral if she didn't reply to a text and wanted to know where she was all the time. Claiming there was no one at Strictly to help, she said, there's no emotional care at all, aside from the wisdom and makeup chair counsel of the folk working backstage. A lot of people would call that abuse, wouldn't they? Texting her, claiming that he needs to know where she is at all times. I think we're killing the wrong guy, ladies and gentlemen. We're going after Graziano Di Prima, all right? And we've got real abusers like this guy, okay? And these are still together, Sophie and her husband, all right? So he's still got hold of her. And they've been married for 25 years. So you know what that means? That means it's time to pull them apart and ruin everything, I think. Because this is obviously not a good relationship. Her husband was insecure and worried that she would cheat. Thank God she didn't, or we could be looking at a murder on the dance floor. No one at Strictly to help, she said. There's no emotional care at all. How do you even begin to persuade this man that Graziano Di Prima isn't going to fuck his wife? That's a mighty task. What are they going to do? Bring in some guy that has to talk on the phone with him all day? Hey, Paul. How are you feeling? I know she's fucking him, Jake. Don't lie to me. Come on, Paul. Don't be silly, man. Okay, then. What are they doing now? He leans forward out of his chair and has to crack the blind a little bit and look through.
How's that feel?
Good. Ooh, physical closeness.
You know, man, I don't even think they like each other. I wouldn't have the ghoulies to be a celebrity and have to deal with this bullshit from your own wife as well. I feel like, it's one thing your girlfriend's friends knowing that you're a pussy that cries, but the entire world, god damn, come on, can at least some people not know? One day, waking up and having to read your wife trawl up the time that you cried and begged her not to go to work. What has been done to stop this from ever happening ever again? Strictly to give stars slaves after complaints. They are going to give the dancers chaperones. I guess to defend them. If Graziano Di Prima flies off the fucking handle, this little chaperone has got to stand in the way. All right. Hey, dude, it's just, you've hit her twice today and you're not really meant to hit her at all. I'm just saying it because if you do it again, I've kind of got to call the fucking head of the BBC and shit, and it's just going to be a real nightmare. Can you just not hit her? You can spit on her if you want. The show should be just all these celebrity women living with these sexy, hot Italian hunks. And let's just see how long they can do it before their marriage dissolves.